What is
What
up?
is up, everyone? Welcome to the Retro Room. I'm your host, Roly. That is my co-host, Tony, over there. And this is the last Halloween episode that we're doing. And this one, you're going to be hearing it the week of Halloween. So we hope you guys have a safe and awesome Halloween when you're hearing this, the week that you're hearing this. Be safe out there. Don't eat any open candy. Just it's crazy out there.
Yeah,
But
no razor blades or anything like that. So
no razor blade. Yeah, and if you get any of that crap that you get, like what was it? Raisins and
candy corn.
pencils and change, nah, throw it back in their face. But
Yeah.
we're dressed up. We got
Yes.
we got our costume on.
Got our costumes on. Got little Ghostbusters action.
I got the part 1, and he's got the part 2.
Yeah,
Ghostbusters over there, and I got some. I got something going on over
got
here.
some ghosts. You got some ghosts going on over there.
Definitely making the PKE go a little crazy over here.
Ah, boy, I may have to do something here. Here we go. Here we go.
Get him.
There we go. There we go.
I might have to tase him. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's go taser mode.
Go taser mode.
And again.
And they're sticking around for a while
with toys.
Yeah,
way too many toys. Got a room full of toys. Which reminds me, later I gotta show you a thing I did on this shelf. I got some glass levels.
Nice.
Put the toys on so it's a little more organized.
Awesome.
But yeah, everyone, we are doing the last episode. I think we went a little too crazy with Halloween episodes, but
yeah,
everything in October is Halloween.
Yeah.
Music, movies, vibes, decorations. Everyone's going crazy for Halloween. And now we're going to go into November, which is basically pre-Christmas.
Yes.
There's going to be nothing for Thanksgiving anywhere. It's all going to be Christmas stuff. And people are going to start I hope people start putting their Christmas decorations. It'll give me a reason to put up mine. But yeah, man, it's been an interesting week. Everyone's gearing up. I see a lot of the candy. The candy's already going on special.
It is.
Normally it's like a week after. The day after the a lot of Halloween stuff drops.
Yeah.
The those pumpkin Reese's that I told you about, those things drop, and boy,
they fly.
It's horrible. I just eat through a whole bag. And speaking of eating through a whole bag, my friend, you lost.
I did lose. Thanks to everybody who voted. I appreciate you.
Voted and said candy corn is awesome. So your ass, look at the little bitch bag that he prepared. He bought a whole pack.
I need to save some for my stepson. Right?
Want to have some.
He wanted to have some.
You couldn't buy 2 fucking packs, one for them and one for you.
Those bags were huge. I was gonna get sick if I ate the whole. Look, I gave we originally said a handful. I don't know who upped the ante on that one. Someone upped the ante on a whole
bag again.
Look, bro. That's a handful. Look, bro. Look, do you want me to show you? Let me show you.
Yeah.
For those of you listening, just listen. Just listen. Here we go. That's a lot falling out into my hand. Okay. See this? See? You see? See? It's a whole handful. There you go.
It feels like the OJ Simpson thing. Oh, the gloves don't fit. The gloves don't fit. Look at that.
Look, the
gloves don't. You're full of shit.
Look, I can't even close my hand. Okay, look, I can't even close my fist. That's a whole handful right there.
Yeah,
I lost. I'm gonna eat a whole handful for you people. Thanks for voting. For those who voted, for those who voted for Roly, you guys suck. But no, seriously, you guys are awesome. But I'm eating a whole.
They voted for candy corn.
They voted for disgusting candy corn. I tried one. It was gross.
I did no pushing for this. I said be as honest as possible. I had people go in there and they're like, well, candy corn isn't gross, but it's not great, but I eat it, and they voted.
Yeah.
So, but
there you go. That's
there was I think maybe 8 people that said it was gross, and 30 something or 40 something that said it wasn't.
It was good. Yeah. And
thank
you for those who voted.
That, bro. You didn't campaign for that.
I know. I tried to. I told my friends, yo, please go vote. People at work, please go vote. My aunt decided to vote against me, by the way, because she loves candy corn. And she's like, I'm going to watch you eat an entire handful of candy corn. My own family, my own flesh and blood, bro. decided to be like, no, you're eating a whole handful of candy corn. I'm like,
With,
oh, and here
let's
we go.
get this thing rolling already because we got some other things we got to talk about. So
Yes.
before we even get into it, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Tony and Retro eating.
Wait. Give me a second. We're gonna do this before. Do you want me to vomit before?
Because
the
we
show?
have a whole show lined up, and nowhere
Jesus,
in the
Lord
show
Almighty.
in those segments does it say Tony eats candy.
Oh
So
my God. Okay, here we
everyone,
go. There we go.
get
There
ready.
we go.
Here
There
we
we go. Let me just. There we go. Every last drop. I'm not gonna skim you guys. Okay.
Start with the triangle.
Yeah, the original one. There's a triangle. Here we go.
Work your way up to the pumpkin.
Okay, there's the original triangle. Here we go.
Bite the tip. Here we go. Cock and bull.
Shut up.
Come on. There it is. There it is. Mm-hmm. That's a good boy.
Shut up.
Did you put the whole thing or you put the tip?
I put the whole thing. God, this is so nasty.
It's really not.
I should have put just a tip.
Oh Lord. All right. Did you watch that episode I told you of Impractical Jokers?
Yes, I did.
With Sal?
Yes.
That's what you sound like.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. All right. Palate cleansed. Don't do that on the mic. Now grab a damn pumpkin and eat that bad boy.
There's a pumpkin right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't. Okay. Jesus. That's just he said.
There you go. Nice and slow.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, the satisfaction that he has right now, the joy on his face from chewing this thing. I'm lying. This guy looks like he wants to cry. Oh my God. Oh, yo, you're. Oh my God. All right.
I can't do it.
You gotta eat 2 more pieces. 1 more triangle and 1 more thing, and then we'll move on. Because if not, we'll be here all day with you gagging on this microphone. No freaky.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna honor my commitment, though. All right, guys.
No, you're not gonna shotgun it.
I'm shotgunning it.
Here
we go.
Oh my God, you're gonna vomit.
Shut up, Rolly.
You are going to vomit. We're going. This is. I mean, I know we wanted to do Halloween, but I didn't want to go all Exorcist on it.
Okay. There you go.
Here we go. Oh my.
Oh
my God. Yo, he just shotgunned a handful of candy corn. Mind you, I could do that and it'd be fine. But this man is sweating. That
God.
bald head is glistening. Oh my! Look at his face. Oh my chest. He's crying. Oh my God.
God.
What are those noises? I
don't know.
Oh my God, my face. Oh, you're almost there. You're almost there. Here we go.
I can't swallow.
Down the gravy bowl. Come on.
Oh God, you're chewy. Goddamn.
Is that you put so much? I didn't expect you to shotgun it. You're gonna be chewing that for a minute. It's like steak. It's like well done steak. You're gonna be chewing it for a minute.
I feel like I'm on Hot Ones.
I think you would rather have the bomb over this.
I really would. Just give me a whole thing of the bomb right now, and I'll take that over candy corn.
You want a handful of candy corn, or you have to chug the bomb?
No, I couldn't chug the bomb. I think my stomach would die. But I would take a spoonful of the bomb right now.
Oh my god, yo,
God.
my face and my head hurt
Oh,
from laughing.
oh,
Yo, everyone that's listening,
oh,
you
my
have
God.
no idea the pain
Mm,
that this man was going through. The
mm.
faces, I hope you watch this on YouTube so you could see
Jesus
the
Christ.
faces he was making. He was in just pure disgust. He's sweating.
Oh my God, it was
He
so
was
gross.
crying. He
It
was
was
making some
fucking
weird
gross.
noises I've never heard.
All right.
Oh man.
Can we continue with the show, please?
Congratulations, Tony. You honored your commitment
Oh
and
God.
you
Yes.
downed a handful of candy corn live on the Retro Room
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yes, I did.
But
Yes, I did. My stepson could have the rest.
so that's your intro, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Your intro to the show is Tony basically being tortured for that. I think that went on for like 4 minutes.
Yeah,
You were
easily.
gagging and crying for 4 minutes.
It felt like an hour.
But in this part of the show, we typically do stuff like we talk about our hauls. We got no hauls. I got no hauls. Tony's got no hauls. Oh, we got the Ghostbuster Funkos, but that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ghostbuster 2. Funny enough,
Yeah.
on theme, but
Yeah, exactly.
we'll show you guys that another day. But
Yeah.
that's the intro. So today we're gonna talk about
Doing 90s commercials, right?
Yeah,
Halloween commercials.
we're gonna talk about like everything back in the day, like every brand you could think of was doing Halloween commercials. Everything was doing 90s. Like the 90s, they were just all out. Elvira was everywhere. Elvira was promoting like maybe like 20 companies
Easily.
but it's crazy how many places participated. And now it's not even close to that. Now you barely see Halloween
Barely.
themed commercials.
No, not really.
We're gonna pull up some of these awesome 90s TV shows and talk about their Halloween episodes. There's some that you might all remember on there, and Tales from the Crypt. And then we're just gonna like do a quick little revisit because we wanted to do a whole segment on it, but there's so much from Tales from the Crypt that I feel like we need to do a deep dive. There's so much information about Tales from the Crypt. But since we're in Halloween, we should at least do an honorable mention segment, a little short thing where we'll talk about some of the memories we have with Tales from the Crypt. But that's your show going in. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start off with none other than the Crypt Keeper himself.
So yeah, we're gonna start with no other than Tales from the Crypt, man. And who can forget this freaking intro? I mean, just it alone is creepy.
The song is creepy. It goes through the whole house.
Yo, it's iconic, bro.
It's setting up the vibe.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. This played late at night, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think we had discussed. So this was like an HBO exclusive.
Yeah.
And then later on, I think it ended up being like on Channel 10 on ABC, like at 12 or 1 in the morning.
Was it ABC or Fox? Do you remember?
I think it was ABC, dude.
It was ABC. Probably went all the way down to the basement dungeon, whatever the hell this is.
The Crypt.
Yeah, man.
Look at this thing. And then he pops out, right?
Yeah, I think the first time I saw it, I was like, yo.
Where is it? I know it's coming, but there it is. Yeah. And then it just pops out. Bro.
From the Crypt.
Yeah. Bro. And he's such a creepy looking little fucking puppet, dude.
He is.
He's really so creepy looking. His voice is creepy. Like, it's just crazy how this thing was on. Like, granted, it was on HBO.
Yeah.
So that's why they were able to do a lot of the stuff that they did. A lot of the stuff that they did was HBO type stuff.
Yeah, for sure. So, and I remember a lot, man. You were telling me like a lot of celebrities were like guest stars on the show.
The list is crazy on here. And celebrities were asking to be on this show. Asking, bro, Demi Moore, Arnold Schwarzenegger, like Tim Curry was on here, I think like 3 times.
Wow. Well, Tim Curry, you know, he you know him. He loves his, he's the original It. So
the Tim Curry episode, he plays 3 characters and 2 of them are women. Obviously, he's done It. He did Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
So, but and it looks so creepy. Like his episode, like the makeup is not good. And I think
No.
it was done that way on purpose.
Yeah, for sure. And I get it. I mean, this entire show, if I had to say it, this is probably the Are You Fit or Dark for adults. Because let me tell you something, this was not for kids. And somehow we ended up watching it as kids. I don't, or kids, yeah, whatever.
So Are You Afraid of the Dark would be like, oh man, that was kind of creepy. This shitting pants. You were taking.
I first saw him coming out. I'm like,
I'm wearing my brown pants tonight.
Yeah, yes, for sure.
Because this thing was absolutely crazy. There's it's a bunch of episodes. I'm trying to think what other celebrity, like, bro, every celebrity.
I remember Whoopi Goldberg was on there. Steve Buscemi. Steve Buscemi was there like before, like he was like as famous, but like everybody, you recognized him.
Christopher Reeves.
Reeves
was on an episode.
Yeah. It's so many celebrities, man.
And you know what's funny? The reason why they wanted to be on it was because they were given a lot of freedom. They were, they got a script, and a lot of actors went on there to direct episodes. Arnold Schwarzenegger isn't in an episode as a character. He's in like the intro with the Crypt Keeper doing his own Arnold thing, and then he's the director of that episode.
That's great. Yeah, look, I mean, I'm looking at the list now. I mean, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, Brad Pitt started as King. It was an episode called King of the Road. I'm like, what? Brad Pitt? And he was already big time at that time. He was a known name. He already done Interview with the Vampire and things like that. Tom Hanks directed an episode. Sandra Bullock, Benicio del Toro, Michael J. Fox appeared on an episode.
Yeah, I remember the Michael J. Fox one.
And just again, and the list goes on and on. And Timothy Dalton, Whoopi Goldberg, Patricia Arquette, Joe Pesci was on a cameo.
The Joe Pesci one with the Joe Pesci one was him with twins.
Yes,
he had to marry both the twins. He was trying to get like their money or something like that.
Yes, he was like a
con
artist.
They ended up like chopping him up at the end or something like that.
In typical mafioso Joe Pesci fashion,
he was playing. He started off, I think, playing like a New Yorker guy, and then he pretended that he was a twin, and his twin was from like California.
Oh,
you could still hear like his accent, like he was trying to do like a California dude kind of situation. It was just funny. But it's Joe Pesci was on a TV. Like, now remember, back in the 90s, movie actors did not want to be associated with TV.
Absolutely.
That was a no. It's not like now that everyone does Netflix, Apple TV, Max. No. These people did not want to be associated with TV because that was like your career's ending if you go on TV. But something about Tales from the Crypt, it didn't apply. I guess because it was on HBO.
That's my guess. Like, I'm guessing it was on HBO, and that's the reason why it didn't apply to them. And they thought, okay, it's okay. I'm okay with it being on HBO, And it's funny enough, you got to remember, these, I assume they just were fans of the show. They're like, oh, this is, pretty cool. And then not to mention they made movies also. Like the Demon Knight was I think the first movie from Tales from the Crypt. And there was another one, I can't remember the name, but there was, it was Billy Zane was in the very first one. He was the demon that kind of took over, and he was trying to get into the house. Crazy one.
What's your favorite part from that?
Oh, my favorite part. I mean, I can't even I can't do it because it's better just kind of to just kind of show you about it.
I didn't know you had it queued up. I thought you were just showing it to me.
No, I have it queued up, and I have to show it to you because it's so funny. I remember like laughing as a kid for it. I just remember like, what did you just say? And you look at it now, it's just like, what? You just kind of went nuts, like, okay, whatever. Let me just share this. You can see what I'm talking about.
This cowboy shit. You fucking hold up, well then there, motherfuckers. This cowboy shit. You fucking hold up, well then there, motherfuckers.
Like, dude,
like, what the
hold there.
But hold there, motherfucker.
Oh man, Billy Zane.
Billy Zane,
an absolute gem of an actor.
Yes,
I don't know why he wasn't bigger.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's crazy. He was big. He was in Titanic, and now check it out. If you
Back
get
to
a
the
chance,
Future, Titanic. You have
Yeah.
to all see. I know it. No, people don't talk about the movie. You have to watch The Phantom with
yes,
Billy Zane.
yes,
Awesome
yes,
movie. They
awesome
came
movie.
around the time at I think it was right after The Shadow.
The Shadow. Thank you.
So I think The Shadow came out, and then like a year later or something, then the Phantom came out, and they're kind of like within like they're not in the same universe, but I think they're made by the same comic.
Yeah, yeah,
But-
and they are comic books. That
Yeah, that's they were Hollywood was dipping their toe into the comic book like
yeah,
field and not Marvel. They were looking at, oh, these are good stories. Let's see. Billy Zane was a top dude at the time, and
Yeah.
he was headlining it. And I saw the Phantom in theaters.
yeah, same. And I remember, yeah, he was he was a big star.
It's Halloween. If you have a way of watching this, because it's not available on any of the streaming services,
No, I haven't seen
which
it.
is crazy because it was an HBO show and it's not on HBO Max. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it has to do with rights or all the likenesses of all the celebrities that were on it, but we need Tales from the Crypt on a streaming platform. What are you guys waiting for? Like, this thing
Yeah.
will get watched like crazy. This is literally the adult version of Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps, and we're watching that stuff
Yeah.
because we can't watch this. I mean, granted, I love Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps, but I would totally be binging the hell out of Tales from the Crypt if it was available. But
For sure.
that's
At
Tales
least
from the
around
Crypt.
Halloween time. For sure.
All right. Now, I've said it before. One of the greatest things about the 90s was commercials. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy like how like I'm watching commercials on YouTube now from the 90s.
Yeah.
Because they were so creative. They
Yeah.
were thematic. Here's a funny story, and it's a very 10-second story. I've made a friend on TikTok called Danny. His thing is Dudemon on TikTok. And he goes, "Oh, Roly, I have to show you something." He got at, I believe, a garage sale, a bunch of Power Ranger episodes recorded on tape. And he started playing it on his live. And
Mhm.
bro, while the episode was awesome, we were all just interested in the commercials. The commercials were
That's
so
awesome.
like crazy. And now he unlocked something in me. I'm like, crap, now I need to look for recorded TV shows because of the commercials, but I want Power Rangers. I want like the kids shows. Anyways,
Right.
this segment is 90s Halloween commercials. There is an array of them. I'm telling you, there's a library of these things. But here are some of the ones we wanted to feature. Let's watch them together.
What are
Yeah.
you making?
Sauce. We're using my mummy's recipe.
Mummy!
This better be good.
It'll be great.
Does your daddy have a recipe?
Now you can get McDonald's Happy Meal pails for
Halloween.
There's a pumpkin pail, a witch, and a ghost
Ghost. Remember, I
that
told you.
glows in the dark.
Yep.
The ghost
You
glows
can
in
get
the
a
dark.
different one each week and
Yep, man. That's commercials, bro. Like it was. I mean, they were. I wish I had those buckets. And you had said those buckets were supposed to come back, but what happened?
They released the original ones and then they added like 2 new ones, but they're still like the small ones. They don't have the lid. It's this little like flat plastic thing. It's ass.
Have
But
you
people
ran
just-
into these buckets?
And here's the
And
crazy
you're-
thing. Here's the crazy thing. A bunch of places are doing buckets. Dunkin' Donuts is doing a bucket. Buckets. Burger King is doing buckets. McDonald's doing their buckets. I think Regal is doing buckets. I was like, yo, everyone saw the nostalgia craze for that. We all wanted these buckets back, and everyone's doing a bucket. And it's like, all right, cool, you have a bucket. But the
Yeah.
reason why we were going crazy is we wanted the OG buckets from
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Absolutely.
Anyways, let's check out the next one.
Now
All right, what's this? Oh, dude,
Hey, everybody! I'm done
You remember this one?
trick-or-treating, and I'm gonna go.
Pizza Head. Yes.
There's literally
Not
someone
yet,
holding
Head.
the pizza.
There's one more place to go.
It's a- I
Quality.
could have done this commercial, bro.
Interesting hieroglyphics on this pizza. Quick, Pizza Head, let's go upstairs.
So stupid.
Who is here anyway? It's your host, Count Steve. Oh, nice place. You gotta go. I want a pizza now. The Count will be happy to give you a lift.
Oh man,
See you next time.
bro. And they just dropped the pumpkin on the
Yeah.
freaking Pizza Hut little thing.
Yeah, man. That
Come on.
it reminded
dude.
me of Wienerville. Do you remember?
Wienerville, yes.
Yeah, it reminded me a lot of
Wiener,
it reminded me of Wienerville. Another thing we could talk about that show was, woo, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, but it reminded me of that same concept and stuff like that. But man, I mean, you got ones like with Elvira and stuff like that. I mean, I think
Elvira was everywhere, dude. That woman was working her ass off all of October. She was
Yeah.
promoting like 30 different products. And you could go to like a Publix, a Winn-Dixie, any one of these places, and you saw Elvira standees.
Yeah.
Nasty weather got you
Like,
monsters uptight.
there you go.
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster night. Blockbuster has something for everyone.
Mhm.
Even the fussiest little beasts settle down to enjoy Blockbuster. I just love a family night.
Elvira is
And look at that.
a
Make it a Blockbuster.
staple of 90s Halloween.
Yeah.
Every
90s.
90s Halloween, every time it was Halloween during the 90s, 80s and 90s, she had
Yeah.
her movies, she had her standees in every supermarket and like gas station, any place that sold beer, because she
Yeah.
had a crazy deal with Coors Light. So there was Coors Light standees for her. There was that Mugs root beer. She had something with them. I think she had something with Coca-Cola. Like it was just, she was all over the place. I didn't know she had a Blockbuster deal either. I'm telling you, that woman was promoting everything.
Yeah.
Elvira is
She really
an
was.
absolute Halloween staple
Yeah.
of the 90s.
I think she does a few Comic-Cons still to this day,
Yeah, she does.
you know. Which I was like, wow, that's impressive, you know. She's, and people are still, you know, they still enjoy it, you know. They wanna, you know, because they remember her. They remember from a time, you know,
This
it
one,
was like that. And you got
Oh,
stuff
man.
like this, the Energizer Bunny.
Energizer Bunny.
Man, these commercials are so great, man.
Oh, he's locked out.
What happened?
Oh, of course.
Oh no.
Dracula. Gone.
Still going.
Still going.
Outlast the Energizer battery. Hit
Dude, like,
Yeah.
whatever product you have, you made a Halloween commercial.
Yeah.
And
Whatever.
Dracula was heavy.
Oh
Dracula
yeah,
was in so many. They used Dracula like crazy
for
back
sure.
in the day. I remember one of like Reese's where like it would show the Reese's at the end and it would show the bite marks on the
Yeah.
Reese's. Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, I remember that one. I mean, and I remember like you just like a lot of people don't remember this. I don't remember this. Is the Taco Bell Monster Eyes? Do you remember this at all? Like,
Yeah. I
Like-
never got them, but I remember this. Oh, there's a commercial for it.
yeah, I just don't remember getting them. I guess, you know?
Oh yeah, because of the yeah, there was all these crazy heads.
Yeah,
And it was a
maybe I
On a
assume they
straw,
put on
I think.
straws.
Monster-Eyes are back at Taco Bell. Get them while they're fresh. Just 99
Yep,
cents with the purchase
99
of a
cents.
combo meal. Taco Bell. Want some?
Bro, everybody was getting on the craze, bro.
so crazy, bro. Hey, I'm telling you. But Halloween, it will be October. It would come around, and every company, obviously, they were probably filming these things in like August.
Yeah,
so they
easily.
could be ready. But man, everyone knew we had to have some kind of theme. Like, I mean, granted, we don't watch TV now; we stream most things, and you
Yeah.
work in TV. But are there Halloween commercials?
I can't. I guess here's the thing. I don't think there's like enough people watching TV to remember there was Halloween commercials, because you got to understand that we're coming at a time where that's all we did was watch TV.
Mhm.
All we did was, so these commercials are ingrained in our memory because there was no recording, there was no fast forwarding, there was no pausing, there was nothing. It was now our kids are watching YouTube and they're skipping the advertisement, so there is no memorable commercials like
Yeah.
there were in the 80s and 90s. Like everybody, it was a big thing, and advertising companies were going nuts for it. Like, hey, yeah, let's see how crazy we can get. I mean, look at that Pizza Hut commercial alone. I mean, okay, just have a guy hold the pizza with a face. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, but it's ingenious. We remember it.
Here's some honorable mention for people that went crazy for Halloween commercials. Dunkin' Donuts has so many Halloween commercials. Polaroid has one where the two kids are on the bed and they slide the camera under and take a picture, and it shows like two eyes, and it's like, oh, it's just a cat. And then the camera goes under the bed and you see it's an alien.
Right.
Target has a bunch of them. Carvel had some. And I didn't know Carvel was. I wasn't sure if Carvel was a Florida thing or not, but apparently Carvels were everywhere. We saw the Blockbuster. Burger King has a few, and the craziest, the one that was cereals. Cereals had Halloween commercials. There's one where Wednesday, I think it was Racing the Bee from Honey Nut Cheerios or something like that.
Yeah, I remember.
Like there was, and then obviously you have those Halloween themed ones. The what was it, Blueberry, I think, and the
Blueberry,
Dracula,
Count Chocula, and it was Blueberry, Count Chocula, which are I actually got to get my cereal because I really like those. And there was another one, I believe, it was
the Frankenstein one.
Frankenstein one,
something.
Was it Frankenberry?
Frankenberry, yeah,
Frankenberry.
Frankenbeans.
Yeah, Frankenberry. I was actually about to say Frankenbeans. Frankenbeans. But yeah, Frankenberry was the one I remember. So yeah, man, those are great ones. And they're pretty good. I like the Count Chocolate one because it turned like the Cocoa Pebbles. It turned into like chocolate milk.
Yeah,
and like suck it up afterwards.
But yeah, man. Those are. I mean, Halloween commercials were just great. And there's a bunch out there. I know we showed up like a very small handful of them because I didn't want to do a whole ass like 20 minutes of us just showing you like commercials, but you get the vibes, you get the feel for it, like everyone, and that 90s aesthetic, like you said, the pizza being held by the hand and they're just dragging it upstairs, and it's just it's so creative but it's so simple at the same time.
Yeah, really is. Like
it's not K-pop Demon Slayer computer animated Netflix show.
Exactly.
And I'm not trying to hate on that. I know everyone loves that stuff, but that goes to show you the difference. You could entertain me with somebody with a pizza dragging it.
Yeah, exactly.
And the voice, ooh, and he's like all stuff like that. But man, we didn't need much back in the day. We didn't need much.
No, we really didn't.
A good idea, be creative, and that's it.
And somehow it stuck with us because we still remember these commercials to this day.
That was 90s Halloween commercials. All of them are bangers. You could go on YouTube right now after you finish watching this video and check out some 90s Halloween commercials. They're awesome. Like they'll take you back. You could be like Roly and just sit in your room and watch commercials from the 90s for like 2 hours. I can't believe I can't believe I'm living in Demolition Man, where commercials are the entertainment.
Yeah.
So we talked about 90s Halloween commercials, but when we were watching these commercials, we were actually watching TV shows.
Yes.
So with that being said, we want to talk about some of the awesome 90s, 80s, 90s TV specials for Halloween on a lot of the shows that we used to watch. And I'm telling you, the same way we had commercials, we had hella commercials from that were Halloween themed. Every show would do a Halloween special.
Yeah.
And they were so great. You gotta love, I mean, these are shows, they're creative as is.
Yeah.
But these people do episode by episode with themes and stuff like that. And they're like, all right, we gotta have they did Halloween episode, Thanksgiving episode, Christmas episode. But we went ahead and we pulled some that kind of stuck to us. And one of the first ones I have to bring up is Family Matters. And
yes.
Why? I just recently ran through all of Family Matters and I loved every second of it. Towards the end, it starts being a little, what was it? What do they call it? Jumping the shark or whatever.
Yeah.
It was a little jumping the shark towards the end. But anyways, the Family Matters Halloween episodes, there's two kinds. There's the one where he has a puppet that looks just like him. Yeah. And it comes to life. And then later on, they did a part 2 to it where there's a Carl puppet.
Yes.
And they come to life. Now, the funny thing is, it's a puppet for the most part. And they're super evil. And they're trying to get rid of Carl and Steve. Mm-hmm. And then it's like a puppet for half of the time. But then the other half, it's little people. That's the politically correct way to say it.
Yeah, little people.
The other word.
Yeah.
Okay. So little people the actors are literally, and they're just running around and they're like kicking them and stuff like that. But it's so funny, like the little Urkel and the little Carl, like beating the crap out of the regular ones. And then there's another Halloween episode from Family Matters where I think Steve dreams that the family is all vampires and he has to save Laura. I want to say he's oh my god, what's this guy's name? Not Van Helsing. Who is it? Harkin
Harkin. Yeah.
in the Dracula movies. He's like that. They're doing that whole thing. So everyone's a vampire. Carl's a vampire. Harriet's a vampire. And he shows up and it's very like old style theme. It's a dope episode. I'm telling you, Halloween episodes are awesome. But Family Matters, like those, the puppet, the evil Steve, the evil Carl, those things were awesome. It was hilarious watching those things. It's literally they're choking, trying to choke him out. And his whole thing is they want to replace him. So like I guess in their heads they were gonna kill Carl and kill Urkel, and then to put their spirits into their bodies and
very child's play like.
Yep.
Very Chucky like. That's exactly child's play.
Exactly.
That's exactly child's play. Someone wrote this, was like, I just watched child's play. Let's do this.
Yeah, we're doing that on Family Matters.
Yeah. Do you remember Fresh Fish Barrel? What was Carlton? What was his hero?
His hero. He's like, who are you supposed to be? I'm my hero, Macaulay Culkin. He looks more like Dennis Rodman than
he does. Like
else.
Bro, he looks like Dennis Rodman, or he looks like Wesley Snipes in Demolition Man,
which was Dennis Rodman's motivation. His
exactly. Yeah,
but yeah, bro. When he's like, "Oh, I'm my hero or my idol, Macaulay Culkin," and bro, the whole episode, he's walking around with the overalls and the blonde hair, bro, killed me, bro. This guy. Look at him. Oh man, Carlton is definitely like the standout of that show. Like he is killed me every time he came out. And when his dance, I was one of the only people in my group that perfected his dance. I would do it all the time. I'll do the I remember Chris would be like, yo, hit the Carlton one time. I'll be like, dun, 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 dun. Anyways, back to the Halloween. But yeah, so in this one, they dress like I think they go to like a seance.
Yeah.
Right. And I can't remember right now. I'm like, I lost it, but they basically go to like a fortune teller, and I think she puts like a curse on them or something like that.
Yeah.
It's the guy from Beetlejuice.
The fat guy. Yes, the fat guy. Yeah.
And then
Will was also in Demolition Man
to tell him, and Demolition Man, crazy.
Will
goes back to tell him, hey, like, take it off. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I was like, oh, we were here last night and you did. He's like, what are you no, I don't know what you're talking about. So he goes crazy over it. It was just that whole episode. Again, it's all Halloween. And he's dressed like Dracula. Bro, it's such a awesome episode. Just I'm telling you, like, I just Carlton as Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Makes the whole episode.
Yes, it does. But I mean, and it goes from there, it goes to, this is probably one of the most memorable Halloween episodes of our generation, of the 90s. And that's literally the Boy Meets World Halloween episode.
Yes.
That one is up there. Like people say it's one of the best Halloween TV shows ever.
Yep.
And that's saying a lot, because we got the Treehouse of Horrors and stuff like that, because everybody remembers this episode.
So I remember watching this. I saw this episode live, and then obviously I saw the reruns.
Yeah.
This episode's awesome for so many reasons. It's a Halloween episode. I think it's like Sean's dream.
Yeah.
Sean's dreaming all this. And none other than my crush when I was a teenager is in this episode.
Yes, she
Jennifer
is.
Love Hewitt. Oh my God. Yep.
She gets killed by the books.
Mm-hmm. So fun fact, if you didn't know this, at the time of this episode, she was dating Will Friedle.
Yes.
I'm going to assume how they were able to get her. And it's funny because she walks on and she does her whole little scream thing. And Angela's like, oh, no, you didn't. I'm the screamer around here. And then they both like do like a little scream off.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
and then she gets killed off.
Had me in a chokehold.
Had every 90s.
It's the late 90s and maybe the early 2000s too, man.
Yeah, for sure. And Jennifer Love Hewitt, we respect you. Thank you for being a pivotal role in our youth. And But definitely, she was definitely memorable in this episode. But I think I also remember when Mr. Feeney died. Do you remember? Feeney.
He just falls with a pencil on the back. I think.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
He has a pencil like in his back. Yeah. Bro, it's just like, Mr. Feeney, how's it going? He just slaps him in the back and just bang, bang.
Exactly.
Just falls
Perfect
forward.
acting. Perfect acting.
Mhm. No,
But that was
Feeney was gold. Feeney was gold.
He was gold. He was gold. He still is gold. But definitely, I think I remember from what I remember, Sean was the killer.
Sean was the killer
in that episode. And
Mhm.
it's like, oh, okay, so this is kind of like a dream and a metaphor for, you know, him, and like, oh yeah, they were going
because
kinda
he's
deep
there
with
in
it.
front of everybody, but he's also a killer. So he's not doing it behind their back. He's dual role.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I thought that was pretty a good episode. But the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
This was like a tradition. This
It
became
was.
a tradition for them and
It
for
really
us,
did.
for all of us,
Yeah,
to
for all of
watch
us.
the Treehouse of Horror episodes.
Yeah.
We were talking about the ones that we can remember, and obviously we remember the old ones. The new ones, if it's on, I can remember, but the old ones
are the ones I remember.
I remember the episode where I think they had like several stories in the episodes.
Oh, they had a bunch of different stories. They really did.
Yeah, where Mr. Burns is the Dracula. And I remember that one like specifically where he has like Bart there. He's trying to get Bart and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then there's that other episode, the one that I told you that I say it all the time. Chris remembers this, where
Yes.
everyone's turning into zombies, and Homer pulls out a shotgun and shoots Flanders.
Of course he does. He's been dying to do that.
And Bart goes, "Oh, you killed Zombie Ned." And he's like, "He was a zombie?" Bro, we died. I was watching this with Chris at my house, in my grandma's house, and when we saw that he was a zombie, bro, we were freaking cracking up. Like Homer had no hesitation. Yeah, no hesitation. He just popped off on Flanders and took him out.
It was so great. I think another memorable one was when the aliens one. They're trying to lift.
They're trying to beam him up.
They can't.
Power surging.
And then put another beam.
One.
Oh my god, these were all memorable. I mean, I'm telling you, and you looked forward for it in the 90s. You looked forward to it. Like it was like, okay, Treehouse of Horror, 16 or whatever it is. It was like, okay, what is it gonna be this year?
Like, yeah, no, trust me, this was definitely something as 90s kids when and The Simpsons was technically like an adult show, but no, the kids were watching it. It wasn't an adult
kids were watching it.
It was like we were watching it with our parents and stuff like that, but like we watched it more than the adults did.
Yeah.
But we looked forward to the Treehouse of Horror episodes because they were awesome. Like there's another thing we gotta talk about, which remember when they left us on that cliffhanger of who shot Mr. Burns over the entire summer?
For the entire summer.
Was crazy. And I think they even had like a contest that if you figured it out, you won something, or you got like a guest spot on the show and they would draw you. But that's another topic we'll talk about. But the Simpsons was an absolute banger of an episode, obviously. That show, obviously. But
it was.
Their Halloween specials are far from they're just one of the greatest parts of 90s Halloween traditions.
Easily, for sure.
That's just a few. Granted, remember, there are so many episodes. We didn't want to kill you guys and bombard it with just a saturated bunch of, but go back to your TV shows, go back to your streaming services.
Watch these episodes.
HBO Max has Family Matters, Full House, and Step by Step. I saw all those Halloween episodes. You could go on Hulu and watch they have a whole section for the Halloween episodes from The Simpsons, where you could just watch them all in order and stuff like that. But
granted, we just covered the tip of the iceberg,
bro.
When it comes to Halloween,
I'm telling you, so many Halloween themed episodes from shows from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Go check them out. Let us know which one's your favorite one. If we missed, we missed a bunch, but let us know what is your favorite Halloween TV show episode. All right, y'all. And this is how we close the show every episode. Memes of the week. These are memes that are sent to us by friends, followers, family. Everyone now knows that we're the retro guys. So we get tons and tons of retro memes sent to us, and we compile them up. We have a whole list of them, and we just pick them out. So we pick about like 4 or 5, and we put them on here, and they're very nostalgic. So, and we go over them. So without further ado, here are your memes of the week for the last episode of Halloween.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Are you a yellow Wendy's guy?
100%. Now you remember remember where my mom's house is?
Yeah.
There's a Wendy's right across the street. When I moved to that house in Kendall, we were going to that Wendy's all the time. It had the sunroom. Everything was yellowed out.
Salad bar.
Oh, the salad bar, dude. Holy shit. Yeah.
Remember the salad bar?
It was yellow, but this Wendy's slaps so hard. I could taste those fries, that soda, the sandwiches. My biggest memory is when the spicy chicken sandwich first came out.
Yes.
When the spicy chicken sandwich first came out, I was like, oh, let me try that. Hooked. I don't eat anything else. If I go to, now I do. Yeah. If I go to Wendy's, I get a spicy chicken sandwich and spicy nuggets, but the nuggets weren't out back then. Spicy chicken sandwich, fries, I get the combo, and sometimes I'll get their double stack.
Oh yeah, the double stack. That's when we were like didn't have any money, bro.
Yep.
That double stack, a small fry, a small Coke, 99 cents.
Remember, the double stack was 99 cents. I think now it's like $2.30.
Dude,
it's fucking.
I mean, I'm telling you, we would all go. I think one of my earliest memories with you is when we were at your house. I was driving with Chris. I said, "Yo, let's go to my boy Roly's house," and we're like, "Oh yeah, I remember Roly. He played football with us." And we went and we literally got a bag. I think it was me and Chris went across the street at the Wendy's, yellow, just like this, with a sunroom, everything, and we brought like a shit ton bag of fucking double stacks. And I think everybody was there. I think your cousin was there. We're like, "Yo," we started tossing him out, and we're watching Family Guy.
You guys came over to watch. I had just gotten the Family Guy DVD set.
Yes. I think you got the first 3 seasons. And then we were like, yo, let's watch it. It was like 12 o'clock in the morning. Because remember, Wendy's was open till like 3 o'clock in the morning back then.
Yeah, I think it was 2 a.m. initially, and then it got pushed to 3 a.m.
Yeah. And dude, we would just sit there till like 4 o'clock in the morning eating. And I think we had Frosties, the fries and the Frosties.
Yep.
Just dying laughing.
We were eating Wendy's, and then we were watching the Family Guy episodes, and that episode with the "Who wants chowder?"
Yeah. Oh my god, that was so great. But yeah, man, the yellow Wendy's. For those you listening, it says yellow Wendy's. Oh, how I miss you. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, and I don't know if you remember this. The one thing I remember, I'll say this thing and we'll move on, is the burgers. Their buns were different and it had a seasoning on it that I will never forget. And I'm like, yo, Wendy's, please bring that back. Because now it's just a plain old brioche bun. There's no seasoning on it. There's like these like little seeds but it tasted different. And I'm like, yo, that's when yellow Wendy's was peak, bro. Yeah. Now it's like, okay, it's okay. It changed like everything else,
Bro, let me tell you. All right, everyone. So the meme right now reads, "Are you this old?" And it's none other than the window crank from the car. Yo, we were doing this like if we were in the Olympics.
Yes.
We were cranking these windows open with the speed of light. I remember like
in Miami.
I wanted to get to the point where it looked like it was like electronic. It's like, oh, it was
yeah, exactly.
We were cranking these things down left and right. I'll never forget. I think my mom had a car where like she bought it like secondhand, and that thing was like rusted. So it's like, I'm like, oh my god. I go, bro, we're not putting the window down. No, I'm not putting the window down.
Dude, the worst things were when the handle broke.
And remember, if the handle broke, what would be in place? I don't know. Maybe you did something different.
Me?
If you got to somebody's, maybe not you, but like if you got into somebody's car and the handle was broken, what would be in the place of the handle for you? Do you remember seeing?
See, I'm sure it was different for everybody. My dad was a mechanic, so he busted out with a plumber's wrench.
Yep, wrench.
Just
you would just see, and they'll just leave it there.
That's it.
That would be on the car. The
Yep.
wrench is like, oh, put the window down, and you have to like spin it around.
Yeah, it was the one that you clamped.
Yep.
It would be just clamped on the metal bracket, and you just go. You have to go like.
Bro. And the thing is, so kids, us in the 90s, if our parents got, not the luxury car, they didn't have the electronic windows. We had these cranks, and we were the ones just whipping that thing down. And in Miami, oh my god, dude.
Oh my god,
yeah.
You needed it. Especially if you didn't have AC. Because I mean, us growing up, I didn't have AC till like a little later. Like I had all these old cars. My dad we grew up with like Volkswagen Beetles, and and our AC was this. And a window that you cranked on the side, and it would blow air. That was our AC.
Funny because there was always this motion. You're leaning in the. Like, oh yeah, what's up, bro? Yeah,
what's up? Just crank it on the window. You know.
The worst was when you were driving, and there's nobody in your passenger, and you had to do the reach over, and you're like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember. Or like if you got pulled over and the cop was on the other side, you're like, wait,
or even if somebody's next to you trying to ask you something, like, hey, can you? It's like, oh, yeah,
dude. And that's the thing. If you ask anybody now, I did this the other day. I was trying to ask. I needed to get shift over in a lane, and I completely aged myself because it was this young person. It was a guy, a young person, and I went like this. I'm like, and they're like, what? Oh my god! I'm like,
hey, can you put the window down?
Yeah,
like,
roll down your window.
eating?
Like they don't know what this means. They're like, I don't know what that means. I'm like, oh,
this means nothing. This means like Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
Chef
exactly.
Curry.
Like just roll down your window. That's what I was trying to tell him.
The same way, ask any kid to demonstrate to you what talking on the phone is. We do this.
Yep.
They do this.
They do this.
Yep.
Same thing.
That's your meme right there. Are you this old? Were you cranking those window cranks to lower the window? And did you have a ghetto rig like most of us in the hood?
Yes,
we had the wrenches clamped onto that bad boy, and we're just spinning that motherfucker around.
Yep.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're talking about it. We're talking about it. 6, 7.
Here we fucking go with this damn thing. Kids today, 6, 7.
Yo, I'm hearing it constantly from my stepsons and my daughter.
You have little kids in your house. My son
like,
knows if he says some stupid shit like this, he's getting fucking stone cold freaking right there, rock bottom or something like that.
Yo,
and this is the theme. This meme has the theme on it. Before we get into it, let me read the meme so people know what we're talking about. All right. So the meme reads, kids today, quotation marks, 6, 7. And then it says, me when I was a kid, and it has the kid putting his hands up saying, well, I got 2 words for you, and then crossing it right on his pelvis, suck it.
Yep.
And you can play the Degeneration X song in the background to that.
Yep. Exactly. That's what we did. Oh yeah. Suck it.
Oh, bro. Do you remember walking down like the hall in middle school and just hitting like 20 people?
Oh yeah.
Bam, bam. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was what? X-Pac, and then it was Degeneration X.
Yeah, it was X-Pac, Degeneration X. Triple H was part of it. Shawn Michaels was part of it. And growing up, I'm gonna call out my friends Camilo. They all had their own Degeneration X group. I was dying to be part of it, and that was my introduction to wrestling, was learning about Generation X, and that's where a whole world came up. Yep. And they were the baddest group in WWE Attitude Era, like the WWF at the time, the Attitude Era. They were the baddest group for sure. They were. So
I got 2, bro. I remember the craziest thing. And they're on this for this meme. I was in history class. Anybody that went to school with me in middle school knows that we had a history teacher called Miss Miller. This lady was a nightmare.
Oh boy.
And this kid, oh my bro, he was crazy. And Miss Miller told him, oh, turn in your assignment. And he's like, oh, I don't have it. And she's like, oh, of course. Why would I expect you to have it? You don't care about this class. Bro, this guy stands up and goes, Miss Miller, I got 2 words for you.
No way.
We all knew what was coming. We're like,
it's about to go down.
And he goes, Miss Miller, I got 2 words for you. And he cocked it back. I was like, and we're like, Everything was in slow motion. I could not believe this happening. He
No
goes,
way.
suck it. He just starts doing like 3 times. He goes, you to the office
Oh
right
my
now. And we're just
God.
like, bro, and we blew up in like an applause.
No, I thought you guys would be laughing.
We were clapping, laughing. We couldn't believe it. And say, everyone, right now, if I catch one of you laughing or clapping or anything, you're all going to the office too. So we're just like, and we're just like,
You just
like
held
that.
it.
We
Kind of like
could
Beavis
not
and Butthead. Just,
believe that this kid told like the hardest teacher in school to suck it. When he said, I got 2 words for you, we're just like,
it's about to go down.
no. But yeah, man. Anyways, back to the 6-7 thing. Do you know what it's
I
just
don't know
a
what
thing.
it means.
It has no meaning.
Has no meaning. I've asked him 1,000 times. I go, what does this mean? No, it means 6, 7, whatever. I'm like, what?
I do TikTok
does it
lives
have
where
anything?
I play games on my TikTok lives, and a lot of young people come in. A lot of young people are getting into retro gaming. And it's cool talking to them. And one guy was like, "Yo, Unc 6, 7." I was like, "Thank you,
Thank
Cool.
you, thank you for that."
cheers."
Yeah, and of course you're just like, what the hell? I asked him 1,001 times. What
There's
does it
no meaning.
mean? There's no meaning. It just means
Nothing.
you're doing good, 6, 7. You're doing bad, 6, 7. I'm
7.
like, what the?
6, 7.
And apparently there's a proper way of doing it because if you do it wrong, you do it wrong. So I go, yeah, 6, 7. It's like, no, 6, 7. I'm like,
6,
what?
7. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
you're aging yourself. We're like, oh yeah, 6, 7, fellas.
Yeah, I have like total dad, like 6, 7, buddy.
Listen here,
You know,
boomer.
like, you're a loser. You're like, that's, and now they say things like bet. I'm like, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I
Bet
say
what?
bet.
Bet what?
I say bet.
You
That's a
say
Miami
bet?
thing too. Oh, maybe
That's
it's
a Miami
everywhere else,
thing?
but I feel like I feel like bet was a Miami thing,
And then
or
actually,
maybe it started with Miami.
yeah. They go, actually? I'm like, yeah, actually. Yes, actually. So, but anyways,
Let's
there you
to the
go.
next one.
We didn't do 6, 7. We did suck it.
Yo. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna read this one because this one's deeply rooted into me. All right, so the meme reads, "You might be old, but are you old enough to remember Little Penny?"
Little Penny.
Let me tell you, Little Penny was a marketing genius idea. I love
Yes.
those commercials. I love Penny Hardaway. I love Penny Hardaway's shoes. I had the 2s. I had the 3s. Like that was the first. I didn't have Jordans growing up because we didn't have money like that. But my
Yeah.
mom pulled it together when I was in middle school and got me and my brother Penny 2s at the end of their wave, and then Penny 3s. And man, I loved my Penny, bro. My Penny Hardaways, mind you, everyone either had pennies, you had
Sure.
Jordans,
Yeah.
but pennies or the Arab temples, the ones that you have
Oh yeah, the
that say
Pippins.
Air on the side.
Yeah, the Pippin. Yeah.
But the Penny Hardaway commercials with Little Penny with Chris Rock. Chris Rock was
Yeah.
the voice.
Mm-hmm.
Was awesome. There's one with him playing the piano. He's in the music video for I like the way you work it.
Oh
No
yeah,
diggity.
that's right.
Like,
Yeah, I remember that.
he's in the music video for that. That was such a cultural, like iconic
It was.
thing. Like that idea was like, oh, we're gonna make a small puppet of Penny Hardaway, give Chris Rock the voice. He's gonna be the voice for it, and this thing it blew up. Those commercials were genius.
They really were.
They were
really
so
were. And I
awesome.
remember.
And
I remember
again,
to a
the
T.
shoes were incredible.
Yeah.
The first 3 shoes that Penny Hardaway came out with were incredible, and then he got the foam posits, and that's it. It was a wrap.
Wow.
You might be old, but are you old enough to remember Little Penny? And I'll tell you right now, I remember like it was yesterday.
Psst, what a time.
Here's the last one. It's kind of a meme, but I saw this and I started commenting on it, and I actually had a back and forth with a bunch of people. All right. So this thing reads, it has the 2 hands out, the red pill and the blue pill. It says, which one are you choosing? It says, you can only choose one for life. Which pill are you taking? The red pill is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Thundercats and Voltron. And then the blue pill is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, and G.I. Joe. I'm going to tell you right now, This is the easiest decision I've ever had to make
Same.
because
I was gonna tell you, I'm like, this is just
there's no,
straight
at
up
least
easy.
for me in my generation, there's no way anyone is picking He-Man, Thundercats, and Voltron
No.
over Turtles, Transformers, and G.I. Joe. Like
No.
those three are my bangers from the 80s and
Yeah.
90s. Like those
No
are
way.
the main cartoons I was watching. He-Man, I was watching too. Thundercats was a little before. Voltron, I like Voltron. Don't get me wrong. Voltron's dope. The only one on the red pill side that I would be like, oh man, like I wish it was on the other side was He-Man, because I had He-Man toys, I
Yeah.
had Castle Grayskull, I had that limp sword that lit up that the minute you hit against something, it would just limp over that
Yeah.
yellow sword. But yeah, no, blue pill all day.
Straight.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, and G.I. Joe. And again, I am assuming you're going the same route.
I'm going the same route. I those are good shows, but I'm not choosing the red pill. It'd be the blue pill all day. I'm like,
so I need to know what everyone's going with. So
yeah,
do me a favor, everyone. We're gonna make a reel of this. Put it in the comments for the YouTube. What pill are you taking? Red or blue? Again, I'll read it. Red pill is He-Man and Masters of the Universe, Thundercats and Voltron, or blue pill, Ninja Turtles, Transformers, or G.I. Joe. Again, I don't see red pill beating blue pill.
Neither do I. I really don't. Like, there's no way.
No.
But on that note, that is our memes of the week, my man.
That does it. Those were the memes of the week. All right. And that does it. That is your episode. That is the show. Thank you for coming into the Retro Room and having a good time with us. This is the last Halloween episode. Again, when you're hearing this, this is the episode you're going to hear during the week of Halloween. So I hope everyone goes out there, has fun, has awesome pictures, post them up, tag us if in them, or send us. If you dress up like a retro like character, send it to me. Maybe we'll do a feature where we'll feature like the best Halloween retro costumes or something like
For
that.
Sure.
But yeah, this one was awesome. I had a good time. This is a good thing. I love doing this every week with you, bro. Like it's just I love revisiting the 80s and 90s and reminding people of stuff. I've gotten it a lot lately, especially on TikTok. That oh my god, you reminded me of this, you reminded me of that. Oh my god, you unlocked it. I've been hearing a lot memory unlocked. Like on posts and stuff like that. Yo, memory, like the comment memory unlocked.
Yeah.
Like, yep, that's what I'm here for. But
that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you to everybody for following, subscribing. I need to say this, and damn, I gotta say in the beginning, please subscribe, share, and like. If you're listening to this on a podcast platform, subscribe to the podcast, like the podcast, and leave us a review. We desperately need reviews because we are very low in reviews. We have a lot of people listening and liking. There's people in Chicago, New York, obviously Florida. There's people overseas. If you're listening to us overseas, I see where it's coming from. Let us know you like the show. You're obviously listening to it multiple times and multiple episodes. Let us know what you think. Leave a comment, leave a review, and again, like, share, and subscribe because it will help us grow. Again, I do have something cooking for you guys as we grow as a little perk package to give to our subscribers and our followers. It's coming later on. You'll hear about it in the near future, but definitely do that. Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, all those places. We're on
everywhere.
All of them. And you can find us on our socials at Roly's Retro Room on all three. It's YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And Tony is Tony in Retro on Instagram and TikTok. And shoot us some DMs, send them some memes. Like, let us be part of the show. We want you guys to participate with the show. We want you involved with the show.
Yeah, this is interactive. This is interactive. This is for you guys. Get involved.
It's called Roly's Retro Room, but this is everybody's retro room. All of you guys are gonna be. I'm sure I'm laying something out here, but you will all be roommates.
Yeah,
at some point,
for sure.
And that's gonna be part of the perk package thing. So, but we want you all to be in the retro room, join the retro room, and be a roommate of the retro room. So, with that being said, everybody, thank you for tuning in. This has been an absolute great episode. I loved it. Ghostbusters to the end. Let's go. And yeah, keep it retro.